ระธรรมทูตทุกรูปด้วยความเคารพและขอเจริญพรญาติโยมพุทธบริษัททั้งหลาย Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my friend in Dhamma. Today is a special day for us to come and join the ceremony in the occasion of celebration for 6-year anniversary of Wat Pa Thamarat, the Buddhist Meditation Center of Pittsburgh, and another occasion that we call Sat Thai Day or Sat Celebration, Sat Ceremony. First of all, I would like to mention about Sat Thai first, or Sat. That's the meaning of Sat. We took this word from Pali. Pali is the term, the technical term used in the time of the Buddha. Saratha or Sat means that season, especially rainy season in India and in Asian country, especially Southeast Asia country that we practice in Theravada Buddhism in Myanmar, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Laos, and Cambodia. So we practice a Sat ceremony. The meaning of Sat in the ancient time or in the time of the Buddha also, when the rice in the rice field, because of in Southeast Asia, they grow rice for the people to eat. And this is the main crops in the rice field in every country in Southeast Asia. So when the time of Sat means that the season of fruit full of fruit in the garden, in the orchards, or in many places in Southeast Asia. And then the people prepare to offer to the monk first in order to dedicate the fruit to the past, the one who passed away, the loved one who passed away, means that the ancestor. So today also, Brahmapiya just announced to correct the name of the ancestor, the loved one who passed away, like a father, mother, ancestor, or anyone who passed away. In the Buddhist ceremony, the monk will chant and set a special robe to offer to the monk and chant Pangsakula words indicate the good deed that we have done today to all of ancestors. This is the sense of gratefulness to all of the ancestors who raised us, who gave us everything, even life to us. And then when they pass away, we have nothing to do for them except perform the merit making that we call thambun in Thai word, thambun. Thambun means that do the good deed, do the good thing. Do the good thing through the three ways that we can accumulate the good thing from our action, kayakam, that we call kayakam, bodily action, do good by the body, and then verbal action, vachikam, do the good thing through your word, your speech, and then the manokam, that's the mental development, or manokam. Mental development, we open this temple for the meditation that we call the Buddhist meditation of Pittsburgh. This is the specific purpose of this temple or the center to establish this temple for the mind development, for meditate. Especially this year, 6-year anniversary, we just found this temple on September 2011. This year, last year we celebrate big celebration for 5-year celebration, but this year we celebrate as annual occasion of 6-year anniversary. Actually, on 25th of this September, 25th December, we start to open the small house in Glenwood Avenue. In Glenwood Avenue. What the name of the street that the first temple we started on the year 2011. And then we asked the name from most venerable Phra ราชมงคลรังสี or หลวงตาชี the abbot of Wat Thai, Washington D.C. Then he gave the name Wat Pa Thamarat. Wat Pa means that the forest monastery, but we can find a place in the city, especially in Morrowville. There's the forest, a small forest in Morrowville area, in Morrowville city. So that we call Wat Pa means that the purpose of the temple to have the good environment to train the mind. So after we celebrate 5 years anniversary, so the monks and the committee renovate the place in the backyard of the temple, the house. So before that, here is the thick wood and forest, and then we put the sand and make the road, and this year put the brick on the sand, so it's comfortable for all of you to sit, make the meditation ground. And หลวงตาชี พระราชมงคลรังสี gave the name of the meditation ground is ลานธรรมรังสีธรรม or ธรรมรังสี means that the ray of Dhamma, the name of หลวงตา Ran Tham, Thammarangsi means that the ray or radiance of Dhamma. So wherever we practice Dhamma together, what is the Dhamma? Dhamma is the nature. Buddha, he found the nature of things that the ultimate truth that he found under the Bodhi tree. Buddha himself, he practiced in the forest for 6 years. After he left the palace, when he was 29 years old, he left the luxurious life in the king family. He was a prince to become a great king or the emperor of Kapilapastu or the Sakya clan at those times. But he found that being king or the emperor, you have to kill the people. Even you not kill yourself, but you order to kill, to harm, to torture the human being or even sentient being or any life in your hand, in the king or the emperor hand. He realized that is not way to reach the real happiness. Even he was a king, you become a great king or the great king or super human or whatever, but that is not the supreme happiness. So that he left the palace, he left everything, the possession that he had at those times, to find out the peace inside, peace in the mind. So he found that the form of ascetic At those times, there is no monk, only the ascetic, who shave their head and then carry the bowl and wear the dirty clothes. The cloth, that's a very simple cloth to cover the body, and sit under the tree, seek the real happiness inside, that we call meditation. So he realized that point that will be reach the supreme happiness or the free mind. We have the mind linked or connect with the greed, hatred, and delusion. It is the great thing to cover our mind, and we have no freedom at all, because of greed is a lopha, hatred or anger is a krodha, and delusion, ignorance is a moha. Lobha, Tosa, Moha in Pali word. It is the cause of suffering. It is the cause of the problem of life. How to overcome the cause of life, the cause of problem? Only one way to eradicate or delete all kind of mental defilements, through meditation. Through meditation. You cannot do anything else. Your thambun, okay, people, or especially Thai people, like to thambun. Thambun or hai than, donation. Give. Come to the temple, carry with a bowl of rice or some food, fruit, food, desserts, or anything that's a material thing that you carry to hai than or offering or give. That's another state, the first state of the process of thambun hai than in Buddhism. But the thambun or hai than or give or donation, that's only to make a bridge to heaven. In Buddhism, in Buddhist belief, that you create the way to reach the heaven. Where is the heaven? There are two meanings of heaven. Heaven in another meaning means that, like you can see in the Mora, in the picture, when you go to the Buddha Hall or Ubosat in Thailand, they paint with the picture of heaven and hell in the Mora of temple. That is to show the picture of heavenly thing is good, it's a sign of happiness, and then encourage you to do good to reach that state. That's to show like the material thing, to show example of goodness, good thing. And also if you do bad, and then they draw and they paint the hell to show you that, oh, that's the terrible thing, that the horror thing that you, if you do something bad, and then you will experience the hell, the being, the hell being, กลายเป็นสัตว์นรกอยู่ในนรกแล้วก็เขียนรูปในสวรรค์ให้ดูอย่างสวยงาม so that the aspect of heaven and hell, but in the meaning of the Dhamma or Buddha teaching, health and heaven in your mind are all in your mind. สวรรค์ในอกนรกในใจ This is the meaning of word in Thai. สวรรค์ในอกนรกในใจ means that health and heaven are in your heart, in your mind. Because of if you experience greed, hatred, and delusion, ถ้ามีความโลภความโกรธความหลงสิงสถิตเต็มอยู่ในใจใจดวงนั้นก็เป็นใจนรกแต่ถ้ามีจิตใจที่สะอาดสว่างสงบ In the opposite, if you eradicate greed, hatred, and delusion, you gain the real happiness, calm, clear, and cool in the mind. So the heaven is there. You can experience anywhere. You can sit here, sit in the office, sit in your house, sit with your friends and colleagues around you, but you are in the heaven because your mind without greed, hatred, and delusion. So the way to eradicate the greed, hatred, and delusion, only meditation. So when the Buddha himself, when he was the ascetic, he left the palace and he find out the way to get rid of greed, hatred, and delusion. He sat under the Bodhi tree. So after he tried and investigate and experiment every denomination, every technique in the time 2,600 years ago in that time. So yoga school or practice very serious to torture yourself, to torture themselves. Even almost he lost their life, and then he gave up. That is not way to find the real happiness. And then he returned back to look within, look inside. So how to look inside? You just sit, close your eyes, sit, relax, and watch your breath. See your breath. See your thought. The people, when you sit, close your eyes, close your ear, even you get something to plug in your ears, but you still hear something, you still hear something. You cannot close your mind. You close 5 access doors, 6 organs altogether, except mind, okay? 2 eyes, 2 ears, nose, tongue, and body. So 5 ways, 5 organs that you can contact with the outside world. What is the inside world? Inside world is the mind. The mind is the inside. The outside world is the form that you see through eyesight, the sound that you hear by your ear, and the smell when you smell by your nose, and the taste when you taste with your tongue, and the heat, the cold, the soft, the hot when you touch with your body. So this is the 5 ways that you contact with outside. But inside your mind itself also receive from these channels through your eyes, your ear, your nose, your tongue, your body. And then your mind correct it. Your mind receive it and incorporate in your mind. When you see bad thing, your mind think about that. When you see the good thing also, your mind correct it. That's why in your mind full of good and bad. In Buddhism that we call kusolakam and akusolakam. Wholesome and unwholesome thing that your mind collected. And then it show after it deep in your mind, it's like many layer of good and bad that you correct in your mind. When the people die or going to die, and then that will show up the karma. The bad karma will show up if the bad karma you did in the previous life or in the past, it will active in that moment. So Buddha said กรรมมุนาวัตติโลโกสัตว์โลกย่อมเป็นไปตามกรรม Life of the people depends on the karma, depends on the action. What are you here? What you did in the past, and then what are you going to have in the future from your present karma will push you to the next life, good or bad. That we believe like that because of we believe in reincarnation. We believe in กฎแห่งกรรม กฎแห่งกรรม Okay, this is the law of karma or law of nature. You cannot escape. You cannot live far away. You cannot invent a special tool or vehicle to live the karma far away. Even you live in the moon, in the Mars, or any space outside the world, you cannot. Because of karma exists with you, with bodily action, mental action, and verbal action. Kaya kam, vachi kam, mano kam, it belong to you until you live this life, go to next life, and it belong to you, and then you return back again. So in the scientific term that we call DNA, you can prove DNA by the blood. That's the result of karma. You know, what you do, what you did in the past, and then it result in the next. So Buddhism encourages you to do good, to avoid bad, and to purify the mind. This is the main teaching of Buddhism, main teaching of the Buddha. Encourage you to do good by verbal action, speak in good way, thought in the good way, in positive thinking, and then do the good by action. So do good and avoid bad, bad by bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. And then the last one, purify the mind. That's why we build this temple to provide you the good place to train the mind. You are welcome to use this facility. You are welcome to use this place to train the mind, to cultivate the mind, to establish mindfulness. Mindfulness is very beneficial for everyone because of mindfulness is to prevent the bad guests to visit your mind. The bad guest when you see by eyesight, when you hear a sound, when you smell something, when you taste, when you touch, or when you think. If you live without sati or without mindfulness, you lost. You lost. So sati te sang nivaranang. Buddha said sati te sang nivaranang. Sati is the protection in all directions. Sati is like a protect you from the bad thing. When you are mindful, when something talk bad to you, oh, just hear it and let it go. But the normal people cannot do that. When some people talk bad to you, then you have turn back, right? And then reaction immediately. And then what happened next? So maybe acting or fighting or whatever. This is because of you lost sati at that time. No mindfulness when you hear something. So hear it and let it go. Nothing happens if let it go. Accept and let it go. And keep your mind calm, cool, and clear. You keep your mind calm, cool, and clear. So through meditation only, you can learn and practice in daily life. So Wat Pa Thamarat welcome all of you to come and use this facility. The monk works 24 hours a day. No vacation, no holiday. Okay, especially Sunday and Saturday, they are really work hard. They are work hard all day. because of people they don't have work and then they come to the temple, so the monk have to serve and provide them. But we are happy because it's our task, our duty. The monk happy to have the people come and practice the Dhamma together. ท่านพระมหาปิยะ Venerable ปิยะ he can speak English very well, can teach you. So American people, our friend, American friends, or Cambodian, Laos, Chinese, Vietnamese, Korea, or any people can come and learn Buddhism. Learn to get rid of greed, hatred, and delusion. We not convert you to become a Buddhist. We don't want to convert, but you convert yourself. Convert from bad people to good people, that's the main thing, okay? We not convert to believe in Buddha, no. The Buddha himself also, he never declare or convert anyone to become a Buddhist. But he show the way. He show the way to eliminate the greed, hatred, and delusion. That is the enemy. That's our enemy to destroy the enemy and then live our life happily in real happiness. So in 6th year anniversary of Wat Pa Thamarat, we provide you the meditation ground. Please come and use it, but only summertime. So if winter time, okay, welcome to the meditation room in the temple, in the house. Even we have small house, but big heart. We open our mind all the time, and you can knock the door anytime, and then the monk will provide you the Buddha teaching, meditation, chanting, and welcoming with the great heart, good heart, wishing you happy and healthy in your life, in your mind. So I would like to thank all of you to come and join us to celebrate 6th year anniversary of Wat Pa Thamarat and also celebrate Sat Thai Day in the sense of gratitude to our ancestor to Thambun or merit making ceremony that we have done this morning by offer food to the monks, offer donation monies or whatever you bring to the temple. We are very grateful to all of you and thank you very much for joining us. And the last thing today, all of the monks will chant in a Pang Sukun ceremony to dedicate the good deed what we have done today to our beloved ancestor who passed away. So by the end of my talk, I wish you all be happy, be healthy in body and mind. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.